The leaders I work with are always looking to make their organizations a better place to work for long-term retention, engagement, increase in morale, more discretionary effort, etc. All positive attributes when you have an organization. That's a great place to be in. But what exactly are people looking for? I want to share some stats from a recent survey that will give you some insights as to how to attract people to your organization and keep them. Recently, Gallup conducted a survey in the US. It was done in 2023, and it was asking the question, what attributes are you looking for in your next job? The answers are illuminating and potentially really insightful for you as you compare the list against your organization and what it provides to its employees and promote to candidates. There are a couple that I want to key in on though, because they are in my area of specialty as an executive coach and team trainer, team developer, etc. The first one is allows me to do what I do best. This is number 2 on the list, and that really says something, right? It's so important for people to be able to live into their talents. There's an assessment that I use called the 6 Types of Working Genius. And that assessment identifies 2 specific areas of genius within a workflow that people have. They get joy and fulfillment and reward. Now, you don't necessarily have to take the assessment, though it's very inexpensive, to find out what type of work you love. If you've been working for some years, you generally know. And you have to be willing to allow that to happen, to flourish with the people who work for you. Of course, we're always going to have work that we don't enjoy. It's just part of working for a living. There are good times and bad times in terms of what we're assigned. But if you can ensure that you're regularly giving your people work that they really enjoy, work in their zone of genius, work that gives them joy and fulfillment and gets them into the zone, chances are they're really going to appreciate working for you and working for the company at large. So that's something that you should find out by asking your people. Sometimes people are timid and hold back from letting their leaders know the work that they really enjoy. Some are outspoken. That's great. The ones who are not, ask them in the next one-on-one or even in a team meeting. Just bring it out. And you as the leader might go first and say, this is the type of work that I really enjoy doing. What about you? Share with me so that maybe we can better align projects and roles and future opportunities to be aligned with what you really enjoy doing. So that's one to really pay attention to since it's pretty high on the list. The next one that I'm interested in highlighting is accelerates my professional development. Of course, that's something that jumped out at me. Now it's near the bottom, but it's on the list, and that means it's important. Are you actually enabling your people to speed up their professional development? Or are you assigning them so much work that there's little time for professional development? And you might be thinking, well, people are developing by getting challenging work and lots of it. That's true. There is a value in on-the-job training and some mentoring and coaching by their leaders and senior people on the projects that they're working on. Absolutely agree with that. But there's also a role for structured mentoring, for training, for coaching. That can really speed up the professional development, right? And focused feedback on a regular basis. People say they want that. So are you doing this? I'm not just saying this because you should hire me to come in and coach your organization, though I would love to do that. I'm saying that there are other types of professional development that you can focus on. But don't neglect it. Don't allow time to pass. In these one-on-one conversations or with your team, ask them, are you satisfied with the professional development opportunities that you're getting here? And if not, what more can we do? You don't necessarily have to fulfill every demand and request that comes up in that meeting, but what you hear back should be food for thought that you actually take in and do something with, and then reply back to that feedback with actual actions that help them to develop professionally. Okay, the third item that I want to highlight on the list is greater autonomy in my work. Nobody likes a micromanager or a micro-engager. If you're not sure what a micro-engager is, you may want to watch the video on this channel. It could be really insightful for you. People want to be given flexibility in how they get their work done, and they want to be given more control. People appreciate having control in their jobs. So think about the people that work for you. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being maximum autonomy and 1 being almost total micromanagement or microengagement, where do your people sit? How are you doing as a leader on that? Because you could go a long way to creating more engagement, higher morale, longer retention by making this one shift over time, giving more and more and more autonomy. And generally what that is a win for you, because that means that you have to engage less with them and focus on what you do best, which is generally medium and long-term strategic planning, developing people, solving big problems. So I hope this little list that I've highlighted helps you to think about how you can make your organization more attractive to people coming in and the people already there. Compare your organization against the list and see what changes you should make in the months and years ahead to steadily move your organization towards being an employer of choice. If you'd like help, executive coaching, team training, facilitation, strategic planning retreats, those are all services that I can support you with. Just email me at michael@BAECexecutivecoach.com or visit the website, BAECexecutivecoach.com. Explore what we offer, schedule time with me right on my calendar, and we can talk about it. If this video has been insightful, please like it, comment on it, and share it with others. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.